Hello everyone, you are welcome to the Adonai Woman channel. My name is Dr. Lara Babajide, and today I'm going to be speaking on virtues. My question is, what virtues do you possess? We all have different gifts. We've all been blessed, with different virtues. And we all possess different virtues. But do we use it? Do we use any of those virtues that we possess? Or do we just hide our virtues? There are 4 virtues that I would like to mention. Number 1, it's giving. Number 2 is patience. Number 3 is humility. Number 4 is integrity, kindness. The reason why many of us do not use our virtues is because we think when we use virtues, people look down on us. No. Your virtues do not make you a lesser being. I once told somebody, I said, it's not how educated you are. You may have a whole world of education, but if you lack integrity, when I mentioned integrity, I linked it up with kindness. They might be 2 separate virtues, but they are logged into one. If you have a sense of integrity, you will not want to be bad to a second person. You will be kind. Integrity makes you not to be wicked. Integrity makes you to be honest. Integrity makes you to show love. Integrity keeps you calm. It keeps you calm. It keeps you collected. Yeah. So, what virtues do you possess? Are you humble? I have come across people, well, I may not say they're excessively rich, but they're above the average. And you know, in any society, when you are above the average, you are termed as rich. One thing that I learned from this category of people is calmness. Calmness. You won't even know they are rich. They're so calm. They're so gentle. But sometimes you meet people who are even below the average. What the society will say, below the average. Oh my goodness. And such categories of people are very, very impatient. Very arrogant. Honestly, my beloved, it's not about the size of the Bible that you carry. It's not about your title in the church. It is not about your degrees. It's about you. What virtue do you possess? Are you humble? To navigate life, you just don't have a choice. You need to be humble. I was teaching in a university, and I mean, I would dress so simply. So there was one day I visited the admin office to get something because I was in the academic. And I was there, and whatever I needed, I was waiting. So the person that was supposed to give it to me didn't know I was a university teacher. So she kept me waiting, and I never said anything. Ordinarily, I should have said, "Oh, my name is Dr. Lara Babajide, and I would like to get this now." I was so humble, and I waited. So I've been waiting for a while when somebody who knew me, who was also an admin officer, just came around. So when this person came around, I said, "Oh, hello ma, what do you need?" Then he said, "Oh, this is one of our university teachers that why is she waiting? Why does she have to wait?" And not until that time was when I was attended to. Sometimes you just study your environment to learn. I never forgot that incident Because I thought in my mind, if I wasn't a university, a senior lecturer for that matter in the university, will I have been waiting forever for what I needed? I mean, it shouldn't be by status or anything. If anybody needs anything, they should be given, no matter who they are, whether a student, whether a visitor, they should be accorded the same level of respect. I was finally attended to, and of course, I left. Are you a patient person? Are you humble? Or just because God has blessed you, you think every other person in life are below your level? When you humble yourself, God will exonerate you. God will make you high. When you humble yourself, God will make you high. It's a good virtue, humility. And another virtue is patience. Are you a patient person? Are you a patient person? How patient are you? Some people are just so abrupt. They judge quickly. They are very impatient. Jesus Christ ate with sinners. He was not only humble, he was loving. Be patient. Don't look at the second person and say, oh, this person is better than myself. If you are humble and patient and you stick to God, your time will come. All my life, I've never tried to compete with anybody. I set my goals, I run towards my goals. But even when I see that I am not achieving as I should, it doesn't bring me down. It doesn't bring me low. It doesn't make me a lesser person. You get what I mean? Even when those goals are not being met as pre-planned, I said to myself, there's something in me that is greater than the ordinary, that will take me to the level that God has planned for me. So I don't compete. I once remembered I told a friend, I said, look, I know you like to, we're both mature women, but we're friends, we're Christians. But I knew that maybe because of the family she belonged to, they like to go to parties. And you know, if you are a party person, especially from my background, which is Africa, West Africa, if you are a party person, then you must have the energy and the money to make many dresses. So I told her, I said, I love you, you are my good friend, but don't ever don't ever invite me to your parties, except it is extremely a necessary one. Don't ever. I said, because I can't cope. I can't cope. I can't start running after dresses. No. I want to do my things in a very calm way. I don't want to be under like a stringent condition that I have to make this dress because I have to go with a friend to a party, and I have to make another dress, and I have to make another dress. No. And she listened. So I think the only parties she invited me to, you know, were parties that were necessitated, and for those I was able to give her the ultimate support. I will remember one of the parties, I was heavily pregnant. That one was not even a party, it was just a visit for a condolence visit, and I was heavily pregnant. But I mean, friendship is all about sacrifice, so I didn't have a choice. My beloved, be humble, be patient, always give. Always give. Make sure you are a giver. I'll tell you another story. I used to be a very good giver. I'm still a giver anyways, but since I'm talking about something that happened in the past. So before I migrated, I have this gift that God gave me, that anytime I have to give, I just get that inspiration And it's not only getting inspiration, God will tell me what exactly I should do. Sometimes I could just buy things and give to widows. Sometimes I give to ministers of God. And many times when I travel, I buy lots of stuff for people around me. And then sometimes when I see the less privileged, I mean, like if I know, I'm a little bit up there, above this person, then I give. So when I migrated and we arrived in Canada, we visited the church. Honestly, we started worshiping with the church, and suddenly one day these people came with many baskets of different things, because it was 6 of us that came in at the same time. So we were new. Though we have I came in as highly skilled immigrants. So myself and my husband were highly educated. The kids were in school. My daughter was a working age, because when we came in, she started working at 17. What she would have done if we didn't migrate. So she worked for a while before she then jumped back into the university. At 17, she was working. She worked for a while. I think for a year or thereabouts. I can't remember. So I saw all this basket of food. Name it. Too many. And they didn't stop there. They came to us. They visited us. They kept asking what we need. They kept asking what we need. And then they kept asking what we need, and they gave to the extent that they told us as, look, some of these things that we brought to you, if you don't need it, if you think you can pass it on to other people. How can somebody give you something, then the person is also giving you the permission to give away? That was wonderful. So sincerely, we had a lot. And I thought within my mind, because I never knew a time will come in my life that somebody will be giving me stuff. I've always been a giver. Don't get me wrong, people have all given me stuff too, but for where I was coming from as a university professor, teaching, I mean, who has a job, the society believe you are above the average. The society believe you are above the average. So we didn't fall into the category of people that will be giving stuff. We don't fall into that category. So I never knew in my life that somebody can give me that amount of gifts. People give you things when you are sick, or when if you are sick or in the hospital. That's another instance when people give, and I did benefit from that too, because one of the times I had an accident. I was in the hospital and people brought stuff to me before we migrated. But I mean, it was because it was conditional. But like, you are, nothing is wrong with you, everything looks okay because you just migrated, and you know, it was a lot. I did appreciate it a lot, and it made me too. And God, when I was thinking about it, because when I look at the generosity, it was amazing. One thing that came to my mind was, you are also a giver. You've always been a giver. Now you have come to your reaping time. And that's it. That's it. Learn to be a giver. And if you already won, keep doing what you are doing. Because one day you are going to reap. Then be loving. Loving others is a virtue. Be loving. Don't. Love covereth a multitude of things. Love forgives. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love is patient. Love is kind. Be loving. Be loving. Show that you care. Appreciate the next person. Love will make you to forgive. Love will make you to forgive. Love will make you to forgive. Please be forgiving. Show love. Love people. Don't love in a discriminating way. Love because God himself is love. Love because it's a good virtue. Show love to others. I normally give out when I can. I normally show love when I can. So sometimes I post things that I do not need and I ask if somebody needs them for free. So one day a man came to, there were like floorboards that we had to change in the house. A man came and to pick it, and he said that he wants to use it for his basement. So I said I was glad that he was able to use it. I was glad that he was able to use it. And I said, people are always nice to me. When you show love to people, people will show love to you. Possessing all these virtues, we can't exhaust it. We cannot exhaust this. But we can stop at a point. Please and please and please, make sure that patience, love, humility, and giving are your keywords. And I know that God will continue to bless you. Love you all. Thank you.